did we leave off? Okay, I do have a bunch of stuff out. It might be a good idea to organize myself a little bit. Oh, that's right. I have to figure this out. This just explains the Bishop Square. That explains this. Books right here. I don't like the books down here. I can't grab them very easily, so I'm gonna put them back up here. This here. Oh, the music is intense now. There's vocalizing. Was there vocalizing last time? Oh, is it louder? My bad. My bad. It's so crazy this time. Was I just not paying attention to the game before? Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, was I not paying attention? Has there always been so much vocalizing in the music? That was intense. Okay. Anyway, do I have anything hidden in here? No, that's just the weight. This is to do with Holgar. Witherings, truths. Okay. I'm not sure where I have certain things. Okay, so let's try and figure this one out. Sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar. It is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Okay. I think yellow sun has to be this one, which is the sun bond. I think it's this one. Put it in there for now. Pendant of the yellow sun. So in spring, a green growth. Green growth. Lamb siphon? I don't know what that is. That's a green growth. Lamb siphon. Beautiful vocalization, but it was so loud. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Used to reverse the effects of Blackheart curse. Skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. Instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. A charm. A charm. That means something different. Charm. What would you call a charm? Would that be a pendant? I would think of that as a pendant. Right? Or is that like an incantation? Triple goddess. Ooh. What is the triple goddess? I don't have that by the name. How did I get there? I think it was my symbology book. Yeah, the triple goddess right here. Okay, so maybe I can identify this. We're on day 16. I think there are a total of 18 days in this one. I feel like I have too much unlabeled. Ooh, there we go. Braic Charm. A powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. Braic Charm. I'm going to label this temporarily as Braic Charm. Also, this is such a huge... No, this looks good. Yeah, that's the best one. Okay. Let me see. Oh, wait. Color. It has to be this one. That's a charm. A charm of green growth? Would that... No, that wouldn't make sense, right? Weather. What is this? That's green. Malachite. Dark green striated at the fourth eye. The stone of sight. So to the stone of sight. Malach. Is that how you spell it? Malachite. Hey, I spelled it right. Okay. Green growth. That's cool. Wait, go back. Oh, never mind. Green growth. Whoa. Who used them in the ritual's resurrection. Power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them, even after death, Nephrocont would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out an infection. However, they will cause praxis if held against bare skin for long periods of time. Pit. Ether. No. Green growth. Probably look that up in my index. Ooh. Oh, what about this? A charm of green growth. Old Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful design make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. I think it's this one. A charm of green growth. Charm is in the name. Green growth usually has to do with nature. Scythian. Oh, a charm of green growth. I think it's this one. Okay, I got the first two. In autumn, an instrument of the red knight. I'm gonna look that up in my index. Instrument of the red knight. nothing. Do I have something for night? No. I'm in the wrong section of the index. Back. Nightmare. Noctic. Noctic means night, right? Yes? The Red Knight. Ambra. No. Pit. No. How many moon hearts? No. Sleep vessel. No. Red Knight. Totem of blue fire. 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 Serene ward. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame, remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protections against the deadly basilisk itself. Serene ward. What does this look like? There we go. I can see now because I'm blind. Serene ward. Oh, I know which one that is. It's made from the basilisk. There it is. No, there's nothing to do with like totem of blue fire. Is that the Ascus? Blue fire. Okay. Alright, blue fire and red knight have me stumped, but I think I have the first two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the first two. Okay. I think so far so good. Okay, let's let in our first customer of today. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephrocon. Oh, do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I am doing. The nephrocon. I was just looking at that one. Okay, these were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them such that if they were to remove them even after death, the Nephrocon would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infection. However, they will cause Braxis if held against the bear skin for long periods. Okay. How do I... It's just telling me about Braxis. Characterized by necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Okay. 5 Knolls. So it's going to be a little hard to... Oh, I wonder if it's this. It's giving this. want to say it's this, maybe? Hmm. I have nothing else to go by. Damn. Okay. Think through more carefully. Okay, fine. Bound to them such that if they were removed, even after death, would crumble to dust. Hmm. Perhaps my symbol book might be a good place to start. The symbol book. Okay. Rebirth? No, that's not resurrection. Hmm. Do I have something for resurrection? No. Nope. Stop it. Resurrection. I became. So it has to be something with. Or infection. Has to be something with resurrection. Death? Life? Life could be one. Especially given the infinity symbol. Okay. What do I have that has that symbol? I have nothing that has that symbol. Weather, stone of sight. Let's say the symbol one, right? Yeah, the symbol book. Fortune, weakness, hypnosis. Oh, is there one on infection? No. Birth? Stop it. There we go. The ram? Maybe? It's not that one. This is all I have. Another hint. Resurrection. This item would make use of a symbol of rebirth. Oh, so I was right. Who's got the rebirth? Oh, this thing. Duh. Oh, because it looks like he's about to turn to dust. Okay. Damn. This item here is the ring, a wearable item. It is attached to a hand scarred by Braxis. The spiral design of the item is representation of this symbol for rebirth or resurrection. Nice. I will say one of the things that I really like about this game compared to um, horticulture is that it gives you these are the clues that you were supposed to see. Hair in my mouth. Oh, please, I got cold. I hadn't been paying attention to the music in the game. I think I was so enthralled by the game itself. I really like the vocalization. Oh. I think the gain is a little low. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Testing. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay. The Dread Vivent. A dread of. Now you come up? Seriously? Stupid thing. Okay, there. Dread Vivent. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Dread Vivent is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivent is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, and hope and despair. Invigorating. Okay. Invigorating. Okay. Where can I stuff you in? No, that looks terrible. Here? No, I hate that even more. There. Invigorating. Okay, so inner perception. Nothing to remark. Chills my blood to hold. Nothing. Unsettling, the eyes seem to pierce my soul. Feeling of disquiet lances through my body. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. That's the compass. Nothing. Nothing. Gives me goosebumps. A strong sense of being watched. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Okay, do you have... No. I'm gonna put these together then. I think the only thing that makes these somewhat different is that they're not labeled yet. Invigorating. Okay, nothing to remark. What would you call... Okay. Balance of life and death. Balance. Okay. Life, infinity, death, whatever that is. Fire, ice, paralysis. Hmm. Oh, look at you closely. Hmm. Never mind. Life and death. I'm not seeing much symbology here that helps. Life, death, and what was the other thing? No. Balance of life, death, good and evil, hope and despair. Do we have. No. Not even good and evil. Okay, we'll come back to this one. Close. Close. Franklin Underhill. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Okay. Play who a visit? Oh. The Twinnings, artisans of wood, iron, and clay. Second Market Avenue. Let's go. Market Avenue. Oh. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Oh, oh, I love this. I'm leaving the Twinnings of my hall when a man shouts at me shouts at me from across the street. As I look around annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. The Wixix cord. Oh, shit. Some man is attacking me. Wixit cord. Ooh, I don't have this. Okay. Despite the name, these simple looking items do not produce Wixix field. They belong to the journal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa stones. Unfortunately, this effect is not permanent. Okay, so they do not produce a Wixix field. They produce a journal field. Journal. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my handy little gaming notebook. Ooh. Where's my little symbols? Okay, journal. Oh, it's the big. Okay. Let's close this real quick. And we'll keep you there. Journal. Wait, you have to go somewhere. There for now. A cord. Wait, what was the other thing? Freezing effect, earning them nickname Medusa stones. Medusa stones. What does Medusa tell me? Snakes. Medusa tells me snakes. That is not the field I want. Okay. Medusa tells me snakes. That is also not the field I want. Hmm. Freezing effect in the body. Okay. So freezing. Fire, ice, paralysis. Nope. Hypnosis, paralysis. Nope. Medusa stones. No. I think I'm just gonna have to go by the. Ooh. Is that the one? This one's close. That one's close. This one also has that. Okay. No. Okay. I think I'm between these and that. What else? I'm gonna go with this one. Damn. Okay. Not that one. Wake 6. Do I have... Ooh, I'm at... I'm almost in the red. Ooh, okay, give me another hint. I think I might need to look for a suitable symbol or perhaps a gemstone. So not this one. Gemstone of paralysis? The music is not helping me. Okay. Stone of water. Stone of containment. Nature, peace, safety. Fourth eye. Stone of sight. Protection. Fire and fury. Strength. That doesn't help. Suitable symbol or perhaps a gemstone. Okay. Freezing effect. Paralysis? Gotta be paralysis, right? This is paralysis. But this didn't give me the right... Stay there. Field. Let's see. Maybe I have the wrong field. Do not produce a wick 6 that belong to the journal. So it's Durnick. Okay. So if it's Durnick, then it's gotta be... that one, right? No. Stupid. Open up. Thank you. Just not this one. Or this one. Stone of sight. No. It's definitely not this one. Nope. Okay, let's confirm. Said no to that one. This is right, but it's giving me the Wixix. Fire, eyes, paralysis. Maybe I don't have it, which makes things worse. Oh, this one's right. Nope. 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 This one just doesn't give a... Yeah. I'm gonna take one more hint, because I can't... Ooh, cerebral paralysis sounds like it could cause freezing effect. See, I checked it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with this one then. That's a Noctic symbol. Okay. Oh, from the Durnal... I'm stupid. Durnal... Noctic or Durnic. Okay. Oh. By the way, I'm too high on this dread thing, and that scares me a little bit. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Whoa, they're roaming free now. Like, they're just running around crazy. Oh. Okay. That's a Wick 6 cord. There we go. What else? Oh, it's this hand. Oh. I'm running out of space. Okay. Got nothing on you guys. Pretty sure the meters are right. You're kind of right. And then I don't know what you are. Well, I guess I can put you up here. Okay. So the meters are probably right. So we can move some stuff. Let's put the boxes over here. And the bottles. Let's just wait. Okay. No, get back there. Okay. Oh, what do I do with this? Is this the first business that I've run into? Yes, right? No, I think I'll just keep him in there. There we go. That's a little better. Edmund Bishop. Something bad is about to happen. Oh no, the ravens know about it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassandra to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. but the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. Cassandra. Okay. The eyes of Cassandra focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one expects, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy. These are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and have been led to ruin. I'm thinking it's maybe this one. And I'm only thinking that one because tree. Okay, so the items do not produce mentic, they produce selenic. Selenic. Okay. Wrong. Okay. Oh, Stone of Sight. Okay. Contender. Gnosis. Weather. Sure, that's this one. I think I might go with this one. Ooh, but... No, I think I'll go with this one. Yes. 2 malachite gemstones, stones of sight, produces selenic field. Weaving edge. A weaving edge is used to enter the red night, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. Ooh. I need to pull that one up. Okay, you're Cassandra. I'm running out of spurs. I can move stuff over. Here, let's move this guys over. These have to do with Hogar, which are important to the plot. I'm gonna move animal looking stuff down here. Just cause. There, and I can space stuff out a little better. Okay. So a weaving edge. Wait. I have to... Okay, we'll come back. Let me finish this. Gemstones. This is so beautiful. If I wanted one, it would be this one. This one is so pretty. Malachite? No, it has the 3 colors. I think it's this one. Viviant. Dark blue green, stone of death and decay. It grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. I think it's that one. I don't think it's malachite. Bloodstone. Dark green or black with flecks of red. A dark stone for dark purposes. Ooh. Wood painted green. That looks blue, but okay. Wood painted like to look like bone. Oh. Dark gemstone with red flecks in it. Dark blue green gemstone. Okay. I was right about the gemstones. Polished, intricate detailing, smooth. Whoa. I hear low chanting when I hold it to my ear. Causes me to reflect on my own mortality. Whoa. Okay, so it has the Viviant and Bloodstone. Death and decay. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure I spelled Viviant right. Vivianite. Almost had it right. Vivianite. Vivianite. Yeah, that's right. Decay. Death and decay. Don't have anything on decay. Vivianite. Bone scarred? No, I already did that. Dread Viviant. A Dread Viviant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. Power rising off of a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, hope and despair. Close. Heart chamber. I already did that one. I think I already did this one. Yep. I just did this one. Bit. Ooh. No, this one does produce. I think Pit is... Pit is this one. This one doesn't produce a field. Okay, we'll come back. This one is cool. Okay, let's go back to that. Waving edge. Used to enter a red knight. Instrument of the red knight. Bloodthirsty state of mind. Nope. Tradition dictates that the handle would be made from wood of a great oak. This is wood, but is it of great oak? No. Would you, I suspect. Not that one. The handle would be made of great oak. Polished wood. Are you made of great oak? Maybe I don't have it yet. Okay. This is the one for in autumn. Okay. Cool. Gilbert Ames. There always seems to be something going on in Undermire. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Oh, that's helpful. Okay. Curses. He doesn't have these. To be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking. Okay. Poison of the mind. Oh, we're about to go into an ad. This curse speak of increasingly vivid nightmares marked by delta of blue tint in the eyes. Those under this curse plagued by walking hallucinations, torment, mouth and tongue. Do we think he has blue eyes? Bluish tint. Those under this curse are plagued by walking hallucinations. He doesn't have torments paralysis. He didn't say anything about nightmares. He doesn't have Braxis, Black Heart. They didn't say he had trouble breathing. No. I don't think he has a curse. Yeah, I don't think you have a curse, bud. I think you just have bad luck. There's a strong smell and a good. Oh, let's try this one. Cusick Purifier. Hey. Okay. Oh. Lavinia Hawthorne. Go away. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you are able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. A gris? For the ritual of the broken path, gris is heated slowly over a flame to have a full effect. It must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixix art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. The ritual of the broken path. Secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless god. Okay. No. Hmm. Heated slowly over a flame. What could withstand a flame? I need a hint. Item is heated by a flaming use. I imagine might leave a mark. Mark. This thing? What's that little blue stone mean? Is it blue or turquoise? I think it's more turquoise. This is closer. That's it, yeah. A stone of water. Turquoise. Bronze. Polished hard coal. A stone of water. What was the hint? If an item is heated by flame in use, I imagine that might leave a mark. Broken path. Where's the... What is it with this nameless gods communing via the broken path and the marks? Because this one also leaves a mark. This is all about marking yourself in some grotesque way. Yeah, I'm thinking it's either this one or this one. I'm gonna use this one. Damn it. Oof. I'm dead. Well, not dead. I have to do a puzzle. Oh no. Deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay. Okay, let's roll. Okay. So lock that one, lock this one. Roll again. Oh, but I can't. Wait. No, I can use... finished one. Okay, I have 2 kitties. Oh. Damn it. No. Damn it. Oh shit. Okay. I don't like that. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Jupiter. That was bad. Okay, let's do that one. Okay. I cannot get. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Lock. Oh, the star is. The stars can be any symbol. I'm stupid. This one can be. I'm gonna lock these. This one can be this one and this one. Pink. Okay, great. I'm dumb. I forgot about the stupid star. Okay. It's fine. I can do this. This one. It won't let me. Okay. Okay, I can do this one. Bank. Great. It's fine. Great. Roll. Why wouldn't it let me? There we go. Oh, I had to match. I see. Oh, thank God. Oh, I forgot how to play this damn game. Oh, that was scary. I had 1 death. Ugh. Lavinia Hawthorne. Okay. Been researching. Am I back at. Okay, good. Been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy. Yes, yes, yes. If you are able to get your hands on a gris. Gris. Okay. So it wasn't this one. This is the one we tried, right? Get it. Heated over a flame would leave a mark. That tells me not all of them would leave marks. This is the only one that has marks on the hand. No. Okay, so it's not this one. Oh, soot on it. Tin. Somewhat cool. Scorched marks or tin. Oh, I see. Interesting. This item has soot on the lower half, which is said to have been held over a flame. Produces wick 6. Lunima, also called moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from the places they are not welcome. There is superstition among thaumaturgs that says a lunima should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where the idea came from. Grace. I'm not doing so good this time around with figuring things out. Okay. Leopold Morris. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from the back barrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. Prepare your sword. Okay. So, looking for basilisk. Basilisk. Folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium six times during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreher huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk. Folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Was drawn across the face of the folium 6 times during the ritual of Hand of Prior. Oh. Okay, across its face? Oh, wonder if it's this. Across its face. Could also be this. Okay, I got 2 snake things. It has to be related to the snake if it's... Okay. What do these things mean? So, one of them has small green gemstones, and the other one black gemstone. Small green. Jade, stone of earth and of nature. Onyx, the stone of the night and of darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. It's made out of red clay. Warm, smooth, raised detailing. Pierce my soul. Textured bronze. Yeah, I don't see anything else that would be useful for this. Death and decay. Just choose one. Well, what did the stones mean again? Night and darkness. And the other one was earth and nature. So I have an earth and nature one put into clay. This looks like basilisk scales. Oh, they both do. Never mind. This one has its tongue out and this one has fangs. Are basilisks constrictors? Do they have fangs? I don't remember. I'm just gonna go through the book, see if either one of these is something else. Oh, basilisk. Yeah, fangs. Okay. Okay. Nothing. I'm gonna go with this one. Damn it. Okay, so it's not this one. How did I get so high up already? I did look for basilisk in the index. It gave me nothing. Folium. Chair. And the other thing it gave me... Is it just this? To endure intense heat. Permit the bear to stand fire and flame. Yeah, this doesn't offer protection against a basilisk. It's this thing. It cannot be this. It has to be the folium. Yeah. I've already figured that out. Oh, I didn't. I'm surprised. Drawn across it several times. Oh, the hand of prior. This has this crisscross groove. Stone usually used for... Nice. That was the part that I should have focused on. Hand of prior. Okay. Cool. Oh. Where to put you? Ooh, next to the basilisk. Yeah, that works. Oh, something's stuck in my throat. I don't like this dread being so high. For Jessica Robertson. Okay. They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Godian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even, made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraint. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or if perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. You let them escape? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Can't believe you let them escape. Oh, and that's all she came to tell me. That was it. Like, no plan of action, nothing. You just let them escape. Ah. Guess I'll end the day. Okay. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Hmm. I think this has to do with this. Okay, that's the right time. Hmm. Didn't do anything. Hmm. Okay. Is it a tomb? No, it has to be about that, right? What am I missing? Oh, look at that little spider. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Data's white. Today is, sorry. The Witterants was a terrible idea. We've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket. I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I have come across before. And now I fear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Hmm. Okay. Dread Vivian. Dread Vivian is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. Power rising off of a Dread Vivian is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, and good and evil, and hope and despair. Or Lunima, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturgs that says that a lumina should not be used when the moon is full, but it's not known where this idea comes from. Do we have a full moon? Hmm. I don't know whether there's a full moon right now. And I messed with the clock. Is there um how do you reset the clock? Stained glass window. I don't see a moon in the stained glass. Then press the 12 buttons that correspond to the numbers the clock hands are pointing to on the reverse side. There's 12 buttons? What 12 buttons? Match the moon phase. Pull the pendulum to change the moon phase until it matches the moon in the center of the stained glass window. Identify the numbers. Oh, that's for the puzzle. Puzzles we already did. No, not what I wanted. Okay, doesn't matter. So, the Nima, do I even have the Lumina? Hmm. Moonpool, the heart of tranquility. Hmm. Or the dread Vivint. Think the dread Vivint is this one. I think. I don't think I have. Guess it wouldn't give me a choice if I didn't have it, right? If it had to do with the moon, would it have a moonstone? Dunima. Power of the elements create an aura of unease. Power of the elements, okay. Ooh. Air, water, fire, earth. Aura of unease. Feeling will disquiet Atlantis through my body. So that's unease. These are the elements. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't the Dread Vivint. Then I'm back to square zero. Elements? Okay. But the elements, closer inspection reveals that it induces a feeling of disquiet. Okay, well, I made a choice. I think that means he's gonna keep it at the museum. Despite appearances, this Noctic item have no connection to the League of the Amphibian Heart. They are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy, light of fortune. Okay, so I gave him this one, which I believe means he keeps it at the museum. Which I don't know if is a good thing or a bad thing or just a thing. But I do feel like I gave him maybe not so great choice. Why are you guys down here? Don't remember. Can I put it next to? No, I can't. Oh, cute Jupiter. Okay. Let's let in the next person. Ooh, the mailman. Yes. There's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm headed straight home as soon as I'm done with the deliveries. Okay. I hope nothing happens to the mailman. I really like the mailman. I have recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You are welcome to them if they are of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Library across the street. Library. Okay, I'm looking. Wordsworth Library. Is this the only library? I guess 26. So, library across the street. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in the Draidic script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. Oh. I need something to translate. Translation. Do we have anything? Translation. Oh, wait. This one. The effect of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Water's shadow. It is alleged that a water's shadow can be used to pass through solid material, but the art has long faded from memory. The atoms themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thalamic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for many years. And something back. Bloodbeck. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbeck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless gods. Voices of the nameless gods. So we hear voices. Can we hear anything? Ooh. I love the vocalization on this. Okay, I think the blood bag is this thing. I think that's the blood bag. Despite appearances, this Noctic item have no collection to the League of Vision Heart. These are objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light, fear to joy. And then it is alleged that a water shadow can be used to pass through solid material, but the art has long faded from memory. The items themselves are often uninteresting, producing only a faint thalamic field, perhaps as a result of going unused for years. Ugh. The little hand. This one. I think the stone means water. Stone of water. It's not super faint. Yeah, it's not super faint, but this is weather hypnosis. This is fainter. What color is this? Small green gemstones. I think the water gemstone is pale blue turquoise. Okay, so not that one. Nope. Nope. This is what happens when I have two books open. Okay, so I think that's this one. I'm gonna write down water gemstone. Put that up here. Okay. And I still haven't figured what this is. I'm on day 17, y'all, and I have not figured this one out. With all that's been happening in Undermar, pick the worst week possible to lose my bright charm. Hope that you have one that I can replace it with. I feel like we just... No. Oh! Hey, I got it right. Nice. Argyle, a vessel of the earth used in various Dradic rituals. It's a very short description of something. I think that's the shortest description I've seen. Ooh, I am so cold. Where's my book? Argyle. That was such a short description. Earth. Earth and of nature, green, Dradic. So jade has to be involved. I think these are jade. Small green gemstones. And it's made out of clay. I think this is also jade. And this is weather. Does this give me Dradic? No. Stop it. There we go. The little one is down here. It is a triangle. No. Stop it. And then I think this one was up here. Yeah. Okay. So this one is Dradic. What about this one? This one is also Dradic. Okay. So it could be either one. I think this one is... Oh, it's also Dradic. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, he's back. I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I have learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There is a powerful dark article here in Undermar called the Nalian Casket. Yeah, your brother has it. Now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time? The whole time? I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. You're always leaving the whole time? Ugh. Okay. The Pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy a powerful dark article. It can only be produced at a place of significant thalamic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Corchin's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Okay. You said a lot of words and I don't know what any of this means. Corchin? Calaris? What does Calaris mean? It's a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it is the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant thalamic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness align. The opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Corch and light, the strong will be made weak, and the dark will be made light. I don't know what that means, sir. Okay. Isabella Stowe. I've had my energy drained by something disturbing evil power. For days now I have felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Somebody cursed you. Um. Okay. This is for Black Heart Curse. No. To cure torment or warn about the night to protect against the curse. Neither one is helpful. Oh, it is 1 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause to go heat up some food because it's 1 p.m. and I'm hungry. I hungry. Okay, let's do that. I'll do a quick ad as well. That we can get that over with. So I'll be right back. Okay. So energy drain. Tired and frail. Carved wood effigy with a strange symbol painted on it. Okay, so hex. Was this? Would this be a hex? Coordinates can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. Okay, let's try Fortinance. I think Fortinance is that big block, no? Am I misremembering it? Oh, there it is. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Can I have that? I could use that. I'd like that. I would like a blood bag. The nameless ones are The nameless ones are restless. I'm here. I'm ready to hear their voices. A blood bag. Oh, she has those weird looking. Yeah, the nameless god thingy. Blood bag, blood bag, blood bag. Oh, this thing. Let's see if I was right. The design of the item and the Vivianite gemstone suggest a connection to death. Closer inspection reveals the whispers within. Cool. Orchena. These are used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Korchen. She is a goddess of the earth, creation, and rebirth. It is maintained by some that they are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Okay, so I was right about this one. I got it right. Got it right. Hell yeah. I like getting it right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to move the stuff that has. Is this stone? Is this a gemstone? It's not a gemstone, it's just a stone. I'm gonna move the stuff that has gemstones down here. And the stuff that doesn't up there. This little eye is my favorite. This one also is a gemstone. Okay, cool. And this has to do with animals and the like. And I can put my hands together. My hands. I don't know why you guys are together. Yeah, I think I like that more. So I think I am going to do that. I'm gonna put this gemstone stuff together. dum, 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 dum. And then not gemstone stuff. Is this a gemstone? No, it's silver. Wow, I have a lot less stuff. This one has a gemstone for sure. Big jade. This one has gemstones. These do not. These are my little effigies. Yeah, I like this better. This makes more sense. This guy's so big. I'm gonna put him right there. He's just too big. There we go. Yes, I'm doing it by visuals because can't do it based on anything else. Okay, cool. That's that. I feel like I know nothing of the plot in this game. And I'm getting to the end of the day and I still have clues. Oh, I feel so unprepared for the ending in this game. Is that normal? I don't know if that's... This didn't do anything. I put it in the time. There we go. It's at this time. Do I need to go to a tombstone? It looks like a tombstone. Which tombstone does it look like? None of them. It looks like none of them. This one? No. Okay. What am I not getting? I don't wanna shut up for today. Okay. Corchin's light. Okay, what does that mean? Corchina. These are used to call on God and wisdom with goddess Corchin. She is goddess of the earth, creation, and rebirth. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power. They exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Corchin. What does she look like? The serpent goddess. Ooh, I wonder if it's this one. Does this have an aura? It's bronze. No. Maybe. Okay. I have too many clues. I don't like this. I'm gonna end the day. Yeah. The Deus runs along the dark corridor, his eyes wide with terror. He clutches the largest remained shard of the shattered Lunima in his hands. He only has one thought in his head. He must not allow his pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It is his only hope. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No! Three more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He's trapped. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There is nothing stopping them now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating ice so that it might find itself, and hand so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. I lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Oh no. I have too many clues, y'all. Oh, I hate this. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Okay. The esoteric and the arcane. Do you have a library? You do have a library. Entering the library, I am drawn to a dark alcove round to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly, cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled upon a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiarity of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from books that they read. What? I was there. How is that not the place? Below. Below. But I wasn't allowed to go below, 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 below. Would it be? This is the second. No, this is the first floor. So this is the ground floor. Here? No. Mm. Was there a clue in the library? Why does this look like the hallway? It looks like the hallway, right? Yeah, this looks like... Ground floor poster bed dominates the room, but my eye is drawn to a portrait on the far wall. It depicts a brown-haired woman of simple beauty with raven perched on her shoulder. Elizabeth, Edmund's late wife. All at once I realize I'm intruding personal space and I have a feeling guilty and unease. Okay, so I'm not there. Okay. Let's look at this one more time. Magnifying glass is right here. This is the tower. What is this? Okay. Is it the ballroom? What am I not getting? A line below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. You can't go to the... And it's not here. Pretty gone there, right? Should be here? No. What am I not getting? Okay, what if it's not that one? What if it's the library? The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge. Shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time glows with every turn of the page. The librarian Simone sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work. As always, I found some book. Okay, I've read this before. Okay, so it's not that. Below? I've gone here. No, esoteric and arcane. It has to be here. Is this little symbol anywhere? No. Below? Below in the same floor? Below as in the floor below. Lie below books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Below. Was it the ballroom? No. Hint. Don't want to let a customer in. Don't want to deal with customers. Oh, what if it's this thing? No, this tells me nothing on that. Fine, I will let a customer in. I don't have time for customers today. I have too many clues. What is this? When did I get this? Where was this? Candle that gives off no light, an anchor that has never touched the ocean, a finger but not of flesh. A candle that gives off no light. So this one. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. An anchor. An anchor. An anchor. Anchor. Okay. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. Where did this one come from? Anchor. I got nothing. Okay. Has never touched the ocean. A finger, but not of flesh. Finger. Anchor that has never touched the ocean. The Amphibian talent. An anchor. Candle that gives off no light. That's for sure this one. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. Anchor. Okay. A hook? An anchor's a type of hook. How did I end up so far in there? A shin. Connection to the ocean. Connection to the ocean. Huh. Okay. That's the closest thing I have to an ocean. Oh, shadow anchor. Where is that? It did nothing. Okay. A finger, but not of flesh. Maybe it's not this one. A finger, but not of flesh. A finger, but not of flesh. Hmm. I think this is the only thing I have pertaining to a finger. Aloam, aloam. Where's the loam? No, that's it, nothing. Hmm. Oh, the witch's finger. I have not figured that one out. Do I even have that one? inflicting intense pain with the goal of supposed purification of the body. The most unpleasant experience, but at last resort that has some, but not of flesh. Home of the witch. High Green Church. Maybe I can go look for it. 4. Church is old and the roof is in need of repairs. Moss and lichen add splashes of color to the otherwise grey exterior. I wander around to the back of the church where an old yew tree stands. Its gnarled branches scratch gently against faded gravestones. In the breeze, a pastor strays into my moment of quiet reflection and imparts some local lore. The tree is known as the Witch of High Green Church, and where are those that believe it to have unnatural powers. While the tree lives, the witch's finger cuts from its limbs are alleged to provide healing through pain. Wait, nothing happened. Is it this? This is the witch's sign. Oh. Was it that? No. Oh, I have to. That's right. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Whoa. Okay. I didn't even know I had this clue. Good to know. Okay. What the hell is this? Blackened wood, gold, smooth, rough. Complex feeling comes over me. It is both horrifying yet compelling. What's the Thalmic field? Oh, okay. It's a spiral. Just a spiral. The Noctic. It's a very thick Noctic. Noctic is of the night, right? Yeah, of the night. It's a very thick Noctic. I don't think I've seen a Noctic that big before. Dread of event. Invigorating. Compelling. Invigorating. Perhaps. Perhaps the same thing. Who knows? Light of Fortune. These Noctic items have no connection to the League. Darkness, light, fear, to joy. Okay. No. Shin? No. Outer shadow, weaving edge. Wood from great oak. I don't know if this. It just says blackened wood. Doesn't tell me what it's made out of. No. Key. Whoa. Did you see that? Huh. Okay. Cool. I don't know where that clue came from, though. I don't know where this clue came from, and I just randomly got another box. Okay. And then this thing. Okay, that's this. But usually that means I have to put something here. Stupid. Doesn't just open whenever. That's not it. And this thing goes here. I lie below books and scrolls of the esoteric and the arcane. It has to be this library. Because why else would it said esoteric and arcana? Go around to the right, bearing the title. Okay. The alcove to the right. So below that would be this room. We've gone there, right? Oh, we haven't. Huh. Okay. As I open the door, I am hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris, I find something of interest. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, it's on a little stand. Okay, you go in there, you go in there. That's... Selenic. That one is Selenic. Polished. Weathered. Painted markings. Piece of driftwood. Turquoise gemstone. this gemstone. Water. Water. And it's selenic. Water and selenic. Does the symbol mean anything? Mm. 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 Okay. No. Corvin's might. Oh, it's driftwood. Connection with the ocean. The stone means water. They began as superstitions of objects made by sailors and fishermen to keep their boats safe. With the help of old thaumaturgs, they became something more. Many lives saved. I think it might be this. I'm gonna say possibly a shin. Okay. Alright, that was one of the many clues we had. This one. I did the clock. Am I missing something? Okay. What does that mean? Blue fire. Okay. I guess I will let first customer in. Oh, he's back. Oh, his brother's dead, probably. The museum was ransacked last night. Yep. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it in one of the strange Antiquities vaults. Uh-oh, I think I just removed it. Can't leave it here for now. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the dust drawer. Oh, yeah. I kind of already did that. Maybe I should put it back. No wonder I was like, I don't know where this came from. I think I'm gonna put it back, y'all, cause okay, candle, anchor that has never touched the ocean. Oh shit, what the hell was that? Oh, the shadow anchor. And then finger, but not of flesh. I think it was this one, right? Yes. think I'm gonna put it back. How did I get the time to open this, though? Guess it doesn't close. Oh, that's right. It was this thing. How do I get the time again? That's the time. Yeah. Can I not close this again once it's open? You know what? I'm gonna leave it in there for now. I don't need to have it out. Yeah, we're gonna leave her there for now. We don't need to have it out. I'm gonna take this little one and put it over here, though. This goes over here. Okay. A lake has turned black. The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. But the mail won't deliver its sale. Yep, those bills won't get paid. Okay. Before we even get into this, she went missing and her eyes went black. And we don't know what happened to her. It's gotta be her, right? But I feel like maybe it isn't her. Her sister was trying to kill this guy. And she's been dealing with the patients. And this guy found the casket and is friends with this guy. And he's the brother. It's gotta be her then. She's gotta be the villain, right? Oh, you have shown yourself to be a useful ally in the worrisome times. Keep an eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Perform the sacrament. This one, right? Baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar is performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. Spring charm of green growth. Summer a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn an instrument of the red knight. What's the red knight? I feel like we finally have red knight in the weaving edge. Used to enter the red knight, a bloodthirsty state of mind. Tradition dictates that the handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. The handle should be made from the wood of a great oak. It's made of bronze. This is made of bronze. This is probably also made of bronze. Gold. No, what is this? Clay. Clay. This is wood. What is the gemstone with red specks mean? Dark stone of purpose. bloodthirsty state of mind. What kind of perception am I getting? Nothing to remark. I don't think I have that item yet. In winter, a totem of blue fire. Blue fire. Is it this one? Blue glass. Baskets. I think that's the only one I can think of. Okay, well. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleenston Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible, unknowable fate. What's prescient mean? It's a big word for Elmo. Prescient. Having or showing knowledge of events before they take place. Oh. Prophetic. Okay. Found this was note in an old writing desk up at Gleeston Castle. Expect to mean to fear in winter. Rising fear. Oh. Yes, that has to do with this. Fear in winter. Fear in autumn. Fear. Oh, the symbol for fear. 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 Fear, 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 fear. Okay. Not on this side. There it is. Fear in autumn. Oh, this is winter. This is summer. This is spring. This is autumn. Fear in autumn. Rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash papers. To my dismay, they are largely the scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense, there is some valuable information. Oh, snap, okay. Storm ward and something. I wish there was a way to look at all this. Okay. Cool. Oh, this is a letter. You go up here. Okay. Nope. Wrong one. Okay, got new entries. Storm ward. These simple items supposedly grant a low level of protection against the elements, but this author has personally become soaked to the bone in one too many downpours to trust those claims. They are made from metal, typically bronze and iron. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's this one, because this entire thing is about weather. So this is going to be a storm ward. Okay. we got the entry for this one at last. Storm Ward. What was the other entry? Oh, Manus. According to Whitlock, these are lighter than an Evocant, but by half. Not exactly the most useful insight. They are carried by desert nomads who use them to conjure precious water from the cool night air. Water. This is a water gem. And where's the Evocant? Evocant. Okay, so they are lighter than an Evocant by half. Conjure. Is it this one? That's kind of half. That's heavier. Never mind. Manus hand? Mono? I think it might be this one. If it's a water gem, pretty sure that's the one. Okay, cool. That still didn't help me with this thing. I think I'm just gonna take it out, because I'm gonna forget about it. Finger, but not of flesh. Which means this is the witch's finger. Okay, I'm gonna leave this down here. This has gotta be the witch's finger, right? I think this is the witch's finger. Okay. I only took it out because I'm trying to keep my clues. Okay. Oh, he's back. I have discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. There is an ancient shrine to the nameless god at the skull of Blancathar. It seems humanity tried worshipping them once long ago before we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. I agree. Okay, so take the casket here. I meet with Barton Potter at the entrance to the catacombs. Standing beside him, there is someone that I didn't expect to see. Rebecca Rose, I'm coming with you. I can see things that you are blind to. And besides, I don't want to miss out on all the fun. Rebecca explains that the spirit eye has led her here. She seems to know all about our plan to give the casket to the nameless gods. Barton gives a shrug and l- and and a look that tells me he's already tried and failed to talk her out of it. Ready? You have the casket. Oh snap! Okay. Is this what I want to do? So what are the other choices? The other choice is this, right? To destroy it or open it. And then whatever this is. I don't know what to do. I need more info. I don't know what to do. Can I get out of this? Okay. Okay. I show him a small black chest and his hand moves to rub the side of his eye absent-mindedly, smaller than I remember. We begin our descent into the depths, down twisted tunnels and past silent tombs. It is hard going and we pass the time deep in thought, only speaking when we need to consult the map. Finally, we come to a large cavern illuminated by our flickering torches, and the giant skull of some long dead beast, huge and terrifying and ominous, the skull of Blencathra. It is too big to have found its way through the tight tunnels, so it is not clear how it got here, but we don't have time to ponder that now. It soon becomes apparent that our journey has only just begun. The skull marks the entrance to a new system of tunnels, one that are not marked on our map. We trudged onwards, deeper into the earth, trying not to think about the pressing weight of rock above our head. Stop. He says it so abruptly that I nearly drop the torch in panic. Then I see it, a terrifying chasm in the path ahead. By some trick of the shadows and with my mind elsewhere, I had come close to stepping onto nothing. This is going to be tricky. At first, I don't see how we can get past this obstacle. The gap is too big to jump, and attempting to traverse it would be too dangerous. Then I remember the item I have with me. Surely there is something I can make use of. Flying? A bridge? Don't I have something for levitation? Oh, levitation. Daedalus Link is a powerful obstacle producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, it would be prudent not to take risks. Its items are particularly light in weight. The design vary, but they might point to some facet of flight. Feather or the wings of a bird or insect example. First, I don't see how we can get past this obstacle. The gap is too big to jump, and attempting to traverse it would be too dangerous. Then I remember the items I have with me. Surely there is something I can make use of. I activate the levitation field around us and feel an unsettling sensation as my feet leave the ground. We float across the chasm, and my heart beats faster in my chest. It is tempting to race across the other side and feel solid rock beneath our feet again, but a Daedalus link requires a delicate balancing act and must be used slowly and carefully. We reach the other side with great relief and continue on our way down the narrow corridor. I'm the first one to spot the next obstacle. As we approach a bend in the tunnel, I see a flickering orange light, sending shadows dancing across the wall. Peering around the corner, I am confronted by a bright light that my eyes struggle to adjust to. A wall of intense flame fills the passage from floor to ceiling, an impossible bright yellow orange fire swirling and billowing and roaring in a place where it should not be. I watch mesmerized for a moment, trying to work out where the fire is coming from before being forced to retreat from the heat. What is it? I explain our hopeless predicament, and I realize that perhaps it is not so hopeless after all. Perhaps there is a way through. Fire. Endure intense heat. These unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame, remaining unharmed. Safely on the other side of the fire-filled tunnel, the passageway begins to widen, and soon it opens out into a vast cavern. Ancient stalagmites reach up towards delicate stalactites that are speared down from the ceiling far above. Oh. It is strange, warm, perhaps heated by the same unnatural fire that we have just come through. In its center, its in its center sits a dark pool. Its black depths are featureless, the flickering torchlight offering no reflection upon its surface. Blacanthus Basin. This whole place is alive with swirling shadows. We should not stay here. Let's make the offering and go. I bring out the casket and gaze upon its intricate surface for a moment. It is a horrible thing, isn't it? Be careful with it and do not open it. We wait, none of us sure of how to proceed. Rebecca seems to be expecting something to happen, so we wait in silence. I try to keep my thoughts from drifting to the casket. What does it contain? Maybe I should open it and find out. They're not coming. We're going to have to call the nameless ones to us. I hope you know how, because I'm afraid I have no idea. I begin to say that I am equally lost, but then the flickering torch in my hand reminds me of something. There is a way. Okay. The League of the Amphibian Heart uses items as part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it is said that they worship the ancient nameless, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of the talon hard against the cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform this act nightly for 49. We don't have that many. We don't have that. We don't have that time. Okay. It was once thought that these objects would be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from the blood beck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of the nameless gods. Where's the beck? Oh no, okay. Shit, I don't know what else to do. I did. Uh, broken path. The Gris. Oh my god, I'm gonna. Woo! Okay. Ah. Almost immediately, we feel a shuddering vibration accompanied by a booming noise that sounds like giant footsteps echoing through the cavern. Small stones and some larger rocks shake loosely from above, and to our right, a single centuries old stalactite comes crashing down from the ceiling and smashes against the hard rock floor. Whoa. I watch it stunned in horror as the pool in front of us begins to ripple and swirl, and a huge hand emerges from within its palm, held upwards, fingers curling towards the stalactites dripping down from the roof of the cavern. Quickly, the casket. I hesitate, but only for a moment. I throw the black casket towards the outstretched hand, and it closes round it into a fist before slowly retreating back below the surface of the pool. The offering has been accepted, a pact has been made. The cavern continues to shudder. A handful of smaller stone clatters around us, and we don't wait around to see if another stalactite is going to come down. But the danger seems to be over, and the vibrations become softer and more distant. I feel strangely elated, shivering with excitement as we leave the warm cavern. I glance back one last time at the black pool. Its surface is still. Ooh. Okay, I think that's the end. Holy shit. My uneasiness around the plan to hand over the casket to the nameless gods has subsided in the weeks following our adventure in the catacombs. I had a conversation with Dr. Robertson yesterday, and she seemed to be confident that her patients have now all made a full recovery. They remember nothing from their ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects. Verona Green came by the shop a few days ago to thank me personally. She reassured me that the nameless gods would never even consider opening the casket, or nor would they use its dark power against us. They have no interest in the lives of men. Undermere feels at peace once again. As I write this, Jupiter is purring softly in my lap, having tried to bat away the quill several times and nibbled the pages on a previous attempt, and the warmth of the fire is making me drowsy. I will sleep soundly tonight. This is ending 5 in the lap of the gods. Eli is alive, Verona Green is alive, Rebecca Rose, Barton Potter, Edmund Bishop, Francesca Robertson, Bonnie Robertson went insane. Audrey Bell deceased, murdered by her own bloodthirsty followers when the casket was not opened. The nameless gods have the casket, our fate is in their hands. Jack Hungerford went insane. He never recovered after falling deeper into the trance. His mind is forever broken. Thaddeus' wife, he died. He perished believing that the casket would be opened. Simone Green, alive, ready for a new challenge. Jupiter Rescue, fully recovered from his catnapping ordeal. Whoa, okay. Oh. Holy snap. Okay, that ending was fun. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so we were right. If that was ending 5. Okay, so epilogue. Tess Sherwood. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there might be a way to save him. She said it might be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Oh, guess it's not this. Oh. Poison of the mind. That tells me nothing. Okay. The epilogue is probably just what's it called? Figuring out the rest of this stuff. Where did my notes go? Oh, interesting. Do we not get to keep... In the other game, we got to keep everything, even if we didn't use it. The other two ways to end the game. Okay, before we go into that, I want to go over those endings again. Oh, whoa. Okay. How many endings are there? Okay, we got ending 5. There are 8 endings. There's a happy ending. Okay, and a secret ending. Whoa, okay. So the reason why we got ending 5 is on day 5 we give Rebecca Rose the spirit eye, which we did. And then on day 18 we go to the skull and give the casket to the nameless one. And that's the same ending as ending 2. Except in ending 2, we give her the Ares remnant instead of the spirit eye. Okay, cool. So ending 1, we do things Eli's way. Ending 2, we did what we did today, but we didn't give Rebecca Rose, the painter, spirit eye. Ending 3, okay, that's a little complicated. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna read too much because I may play the game again and see what other endings we can get. That was awesome. I like this ending. I think this might be will probably be my favorite ending. Um, wow, that was crazy. Because she died, and the brother. I knew she was a cult. I'm okay when the cultists die. Not gonna lie, I'm okay when that happens. Um, when I was in college, in one of my psychology classes, we went over cults, and like our professor, one of my favorite quotes of his was, when we were going over cults, is "I'm going to teach you how to be a cult leader." Um, but basically, it's just him saying most cult leaders are narcissistic. So it's rare for someone who isn't narcissistic to become a cult leader. But because of that and what I learned in that class, I've always been against cults. Um, okay, what was I gonna look up? Oh, strange antiquities ending explained because I wanna. I don't think I can go back and see the. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wanna see the little endings to that. Oh, Eli White's endings are 1, 6, 7, and 8. Interesting. Audrey Bell's endings, which is the so Eli White is the owner of the shop, my your boss. Audrey Bell's is endings 3 and 4, and she's the cult leader. Barton Potter's endings are 2 and 5, which I'm happy about that. Um, I like that one. Um, oh, and with Barton Potter's ending, you could discover the secret ninth ending. How do you get to the secret ninth ending? What is it that I didn't do? Oh, here it is. Ooh. Okay. I'd like to go for the secret ending. The secret ending, which is ending 9, is named Heart of the Shop. I think I'm gonna try and go for that. How much time do I have? Oh, we could do that. Okay, let's end. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. But I want to confirm that if we do the secret ending, we end up back at this epilogue. Because if we don't, I'd like to complete this first. Okay, it happens no matter what. Okay, great. Then let's. She's already here. I don't want to leave her here. I don't know what to do. Okay. I have to go. I have to restart the game at day. Okay, if you have completed an ending prior to the secret one, you cannot start from the beginning of day 18. You must redo day 17. Got it. So this is true for any other. Okay, so I would have to restart. You know what? Let's go ahead and end the game. End epilogue 2. What does she have? Morgan's Insanity? Poison of the Mind. I wonder if that is Morgan's Folly. Folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state in anyone who casts their eye upon. No. Oh, it's not in here. Okay, let's look at curse. No. Nope. Nope. Poison of the Mind. What can I give her then? There was something we had for insanity, wasn't there? Diverging hook. It's not even where I would have started. Oh. Okay, diverging hook right here. Oh, was that the... I think that was the girl that her dad ended up... I'm back, what I missed. You missed the ending. There's an old hermit living out past Westwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time, he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I'd say I'd ask around. I think that's this. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you missed the ending. We basically finished the game. Right now I'm at the epilogue, so I'm finishing up the last of the items that I have not categorized. So I'm labeling these. Cecile Bateman. My lungs are shot. My doctors have told me to settle my affairs. But I am not ready to give up, not yet. I've heard a local story about the Witch of Undermire and her healing abilities. I'd say it's dangerous and painful, but sometimes it works. Nice. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep these over here, because these were the ones that I did not identify. Owen Fox. My farm is diseased, my crops won't hold, and even the animals are uneasy. My old man says the earth's angry. He says I should call upon Korshin for wisdom and blessings. Can you help? This land's all I've got. Korshin. Shenna? Used to call on the God and wisdom of the goddess Korshin. She is the goddess of earth, creation, and rebirth. It is maintained by some that they are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura. Okay, well, I've identified these two. This one has an aura that hard to explain. Hmm. Usually they just ask me for things. Oh, that's not it either. They're used to call on the guile and wisdom of the goddess Korshin. She's goddess of earth, creation, and rebirth. It is maintained by some that these are not objects of power, but they exude an imposing aura that is hard to explain. Imposing aura that is hard to explain. Gives me goosebumps. Strong sense of being watched. This one doesn't have an aura. But she's the person of... Can't be this one, right? No. This is the only one that gives me an aura. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, I could do this one. Bank. I could do this one. Damn. Okay. See if I can get 3 kitties. There we go. Bank. I should have gotten a reroll, not a death. Oof. Damn. Okay, moon. There we go, bank. This is the only other thing that I have that's snake related. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine. Okay. I collect rare artifacts, especially those with, shall we say, questionable uses. A weaving edge has always fascinated me. I don't plan on using it, heavens no. Blood magical traditions, I simply must have it. I had a guess that it was this one. Damn, okay. It's not that one. Do I have this one? Because if I'm being honest, I don't feel like I have this one. Why are you here? It's weird. Made of wood. Are you made of wood? No, you're made of bronze. You're made of clay. You're made of bronze. I don't think I have this one. I was right. I should look through my letters and notes to see if they lead me to new discoveries. I wonder if it's this one. Damn it. I tried that one and I couldn't figure out how to get it. Yeah, there's the clock. This looks like a tomb. Oh. I'm so annoyed now. The air stifling in the darkness and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelm me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. There it is. Cool. Okay. Alright. That's cool. Put these there. Put this there. These don't have stones. These do have stones. This one has a stone. Okay. That was also the last clue. I don't have any more clues. I read that Tales of Calaris from cover to cover. I was surprised to learn of some of the powers he could wield. Did you know that he could walk through walls? I read that he used a water shadow, but that we have lost the knowledge of how they work over the years. Don't expect I'll get very far with it, but I'd like to study one all the same. Who knows, perhaps I'll succeed where others have failed. I believe that's not this one. No, I thought this was a shin. Huh. Water shadow. he have anything on him? No. The art has slung. Its use themselves are often uninteresting, producing only the faint thalamic field, perhaps as long as going unused for many years. Faint thalamic field. Wonder if it's this little tin thing. It's very faint. It's wick 6. This one doesn't have one, so I'm pretty sure it's the pit. Nice. Rufus Shelley. My boy is sick. His dreams are heavy and is preoccupied with death. Darkness is growing in him. I need him to see the light. Light of Corchin. Darkness to light, fear to joy. This is the last thing I have to do with snakes. Nice. Two-headed snakes motif that is used by the League of the Amphibian Heart visiting the convent will confirm this. Oh. It has a Noctic gemstone. It produces Noctic fields. Awesome. Daisy Winters. I need your help. We have found a cave out past the old mill. Inside some sort of mirrors was casting a strange beam of light. My brother walked into it. Now he's stuck, pulled this way and that way, like some dancing marionette. I came here as fast as I could because I remembered you have a way to drop dark power away from the body. Could that work here? Dead Vivant. Most dangerous artifacts can siphon power away from oneself at times. Power rising of the dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. Balance of life and death, good and evil, and hope and despair. I wonder if it's this one. Feels unusual, not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. Can't tell if the low hum is coming from within the item, my own imagination. Something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it. Nice! Concept of balance is reflected in the design. The skull death and the flower life. Closer inspect reveals the power the item exudes. Cool. Let's hope by. My grandmother's followed the old ways. She kept a Druidic altar in the cellar. She believed in asking for nature's blessing before a harvest. Found a note about a ritual meant to bring abundance, but I need an argyle. This seems like the place to find one. Argyle. Vessel of the earth used in. Vessel of the earth. I think this meant earth. Let me just confirm that. Yes. Cool. Tommy Brown. I work in the riverets, searching for stones, amethyst, jade, maybe Vivianite if I'm lucky. Hard to spot them in the muck. But I heard about these remnants that let you feel the glimmer through the dirt. Huh. Worth a shot. Is this the... This is Ares remnant? Cool. Okay. This one has been identified. Awesome. Pretty sure this is right because we used it for something. We've hit a bit of a snag and I had to shut down the quarry. Our dynamite supplier has had a little accident and I'll spare you the details. I wonder if there's anything among your fine collection that could get us up and running again in the short term. I'm losing money by the minute. Not sure what you need. No. No. Maybe this. No, this has to do with water. Yeah, I think it's this one. Nice. My thesis is on the psychology of fear, but books can only take me so far. I need to feel it properly. I'm sure you have something. How's that not beer? I think it's this one then. I was just looking at that one. Yeah, she's back. I've been looking into Corvin, the Bloody Queen, for a book on the historical figures that I'm writing. Finding it surprisingly difficult to verify much of her story. Was hoping to take a look at one of the bloodstone artifacts that were created in her name if you have one of the course. Corvin's might. I guess it's this one since it's got the claw from the um eagle. Yeah, it's this one. Eagle's gift. Bloodstone hints the use of dark purposes. Bloodstone belongs to the Wick 6 discipline. Not trying to hurt anyone, just shift their thinking a little. Sometimes all it takes is a gesture in the right state of mind. Do you have anything suitable? I'm guessing it's this one. That was funny. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to make them do what I want. Oh, she looks like the other lady. My sons are out of control. Jail doesn't teach them anything. You're behind bars and they come back worse. Want them to feel the wrong they've done. Real penance so they might change their ways. Penance. Okay, not that one. Oh, Shin is for, yeah, not that. What the hell do I have left? I think this is something I've already identified. Blinding seed. Oh, there it is. Oh. Freddie Lamb. Can't bear the pain any longer. I would rather have no memory of her at all than suffer like this. Don't try to talk me out of it. I've already made up my mind. Abrasive Mether. Charlotte Bradshaw. My brother captained a small fishing vessel in Havre. There was a big storm last month and 2 boats never came home. Remember that the old sailors used to carry charms, tokens, and things to keep the sea calm, or at least keep you afloat. I want to give him something just in case. Nice. Hey, got it right. This should be the last one. Rain, again, soaked to the bone before I'm halfway through my rounds. I'm fed up with it. I've got a few bob to spare if you know a way to keep me dry. Anything for the mailman. The item has numerous weather-related symbols. It is made from bronze. Nice. And that's it. And with that, I'm done. Time for a well-earned rest right after I give Jupiter one last scratch behind the ears. Oh, perfect little kitty. Who's a cute little kitty? And that's that. We are it done. And that was awesome. And that's the end of the game with ending 5. That was a lot of fun.